What's poppin', people? My name is Duckhead, and today I wanna discuss something. All right. So the patch has dropped, right? The patch has dropped that buff solo queue, and admittedly, solo queue has been needing a buff for a while. Like solo queue was fucking ridiculously hard. It was very hard. You couldn't tell what anybody was doing. There are a lot of ideas thrown out, like base kit Kindred and some other things like base kit Bond and quips and things such as that. But I think the changes that we have now are pretty good. You can see everything that everybody's doing. You can see if somebody's on a totem. You can see if somebody's on a generator. You can see if someone's healing. You can see what their healing progress is. Oh, and by the way, you're supposed to be able to see what someone's gen progress is, which is fine. I don't really care about that. I don't really mind that as a killer. And as a survivor, gotta play both sides. Listen here, man. I want to say this, okay? I don't want to hear anyone else complain about Survivor. All right, I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear it. Now, if there are problems, then I get it. If there are oppressive killers, like dumbass shit that killers can do, like fucking like Starstruck Nurse, which Starstruck Nurse isn't in the game anymore, and that was retarded. That shouldn't be in the game. She's more in line with the other high tier killers, kinda a little bit more in line with the other high tier killers. I still hate to go against one, but as far as the solo queue experience, I don't want to hear motherfuckers complain about solo queue anymore, and I definitely do not want to hear somebody say that solo queue is now harder than killer. Because if it wasn't harder than killer before, it's for damn sure not harder than killer now. Alright? It's not. Now, me personally, if I play killer, these solo queue changes don't really scare me. I mean, I can still beat the shit out of somebody. I don't give a shit what kind of shit they have on their hood, what kind of shit they can see that their teammates are doing. I don't really care about that. I can still beat the shit out of survivors because I play against Swifts on a regular basis, and I do pretty well against them. So I'm not really scared of these HUD changes. But I just don't want to see motherfuckers complain about solo queue anymore, because solo queue is now a little bit more aligned with Swift, and I think killer is now the hardest thing in the game. I thought it was the hardest thing in the game before, but it's definitely the hardest thing in the game now. All right, so I just wanted to make that quick video. Do not complain about fucking solo queue Survivor or Survivor in general. Not really, not that much anymore, unless you're talking about some retarded perk combo, which I get it. But now, the overall fucking experience of Survivor, that shit's pretty good. I just got done playing it, man. That shit is clean. All right, that shit is clean. I can see everything that everybody's doing. Anyway, what do you think about the new solo queue changes? Do you like them? Do you think they should have done more? Do you think killers should be buffed? I don't really think killers should be buffed. I do think that fucking I don't know. I do think certain killers should be buffed now. Like, I think you should start at the bottom of the tier list and not behavior's fucking definition of the bottom of the tier list, like an actual bottom of the tier list. I think you should start at the bottom of the tier list and work your way up. I think they should start with Myers. Myers has been in the game for the longest amount of time out of all the shitty killers. And I guess you could say Trapper, but Myers is like really fucking outdated. He's really got him outdated. They need to buff, in my opinion, Myers, Trapper, maybe Clown, Sadako. They need to buff these killers, bro, because it's time now. It should be about that time where we go ahead and revisit these really, really bad killers and bring them more in line with, like, at least like low to mid tier. Bring them more in line with that. But anyway, I'm out this bitch. Yo, trap, woo! Yo, split.